mostly did you see go away from that you wanted to see more of there in the second half?
Yeah, I mean, just the ball movement, like the early ball movement, moving the ball out of pick and roll. They put 2 on the ball. We had to get off of it. It was sticky, and then we needed to find Cat more. 11 shots is not enough, and I'll take responsibility of that for that, a lot of that. But in general, we got to find him more. He's been super efficient for us. He rarely leads us in shot attempts. He was our leading scorer at halftime with only 3 shot attempts, and it wasn't like he was at the line a lot either. And that's something we have to address, and we got to find him more.
He always gets a lot of attention from defenses, obviously, but I mean, how do you go about getting him a little bit more involved and just a little more aggressive that way?
Yeah, I mean, I just got to call his number more. I just have to call his number more. I mean, we're not finding him in the flow, and as a result, we just have to call his number more. Tried to do that coming out of the halftime break, and so.
Had you seen this kind of breakthrough coming from Malik in practice or anything? Like, could you tell he was close?
I mean, he's a great shooter, so eventually it's coming. I always say, like, shooting is a lot like blackjack. You just stay at the table long enough, the cards turn for you, and eventually you're going to shoot your average at some point. So,
what'd you think of the bench unit in general? Like, second straight game where they've really won their minutes handily, and that's played a big role in keeping you in the game or keeping you ahead.
Yeah, they were great. I mean, they did a great job fighting, and they had much better rhythm offensively at times. And we just all credit to them. Those guys kind of gave us a shot in the arm every time we needed it. So.
What was along those lines? What was Naz Reid able to do tonight? And was going with? I think that was the first time him and Kat have played together. Is that just a product of this was a game Naz was rolling, and that's kind of when?
Yeah, we thought it was a game we could get to 2 bigs. He was playing really well out there, so I just wanted to keep him on the floor. We thought even if they were small, if we put him in there, they might force him to go big. And he played really well. It just seemed like the right thing for us to do at that time because we're trying to get guys who are kind of playing with some confidence in a rhythm out there.
Kogi and Pat Bev together gave you a real lift in this late first, early second quarter, and you went back to them a lot. Is that something that they kind of exponentially help each other in terms of what they can do in terms of defensive pressure?
For sure, yeah. They don't give the ball any kind of break, if you will. So they were able to get a lot of big stops, set the tone, turnovers.
And I agree. I mean, the offense was running a lot better in the first half, but you were missing a lot of open looks. Do you think the fact that you missed those open looks may have contributed to the fact that they began to get a little bit more sticky?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think maybe. I think it was that guys, our scorers weren't scoring, and they wanted to start scoring, and they were then trying to take the game by themselves. And it's really not a game or a defense that you do that against.
What did you see in the Jokic matchup? Were you, as far as trying to limit his shots in ways? What were you able to do against Jokic tonight? What weren't you able to do?
I mean, I thought we pressured him. And, we wanted to try to take away as much of his playmaking as possible, and make him score. And he made some tough shots. He's a great player. He made some tough shots and some strong finishes look easy. But I thought Kat did a really good job on him for the most part. And it was. I don't think. I mean, as great as he played, and I don't think that he was like picking us apart out there.